What's good, everybody? It is that time. It is the time for Chop Shop. I am the dude, the buff nerd, Jay Stoggs. Let's go. And of course, I am joined by the musicologist, A Reed, MCXP Radio. Make sure that you check him out. Man, what's going on? How you feeling? What's good?
Man, I'm
What's good?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. It's good to be back, of course. You know how we do at the
Yes.
Chop Shop. Big game should be
Yes.
here shortly, but as y'all can see, April 19th. Good stuff coming. So
Man.
make sure you get your ears ready. Oh,
You know what
listening
I'm saying?
party. Listening party. We'll probably have it on IG.
Okay.
Uh
All right.
I'm guessing Saturday. So y'all just FYI. Saturday. Pre-orders coming on the 17th. It's dropping on the 19th. The depository. There you go. Dope name. Dope name.
That's right, because it's gonna it's the pill that's gonna make you feel better, right?
Well, it rides.
Depository.
It's damn right. It
It right.
rides. It
That's
rides.
what's up. That's what's up. Hey, make sure that you like, subscribe, smash that bell, and as well make sure that you know when we're coming on. Of course, like and share. You can also check us out on wherever you listen to your favorite podcast platform, Apple, Amazon, Spotify. We are there. Check us out. Make sure that you share and you tell someone. We always love to see and respond to your chat. So chat us up in the comments, Facebook, um, YouTube. Grandizer coming in. Yo, yo, yo.
What up?
My
What up?
God.
What up,
Back in
Grandaza?
like
How you
indeed.
living? How you
Yes,
living? How you
sir.
live?
Doing the street bully walk. Man, look, I don't know what that is yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. And when I do, I'll post a video of me doing the street bully walk. Okay, I'll post that video. You make
I
sure
need.
that you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Let's both figure that out. I'll do it too.
I figure it's like this. I don't know.
It sound like some New York,
Does it?
some New York stuff.
Nah, Granddad's ain't like that, man. Granddad's make sure that y'all check out Granddad's. This guy has some great content, and everything that he does is really good stuff. So make sure you're checking him out. Uh, Big Game is going to be here. He's out there, in them streets because Big Game is for the streets. Just if you didn't know that, you'll probably check him out. You'll probably see him on that new documentary, Freaknik,
Ah,
An Untold Story.
come
Yeah, you'll
on, bro.
probably see him.
Come on, bro. That sound like you try to put out a blade. Y'all might see pictures of stocks.
Y'all, hey, you know what? Those
Okay. You won't see none of
facts.
me. You won't see none of me. I wasn't around. I was alive,
You
but I
might
wasn't
see it.
old enough. I wasn't old enough to be
You
down in the
might see it. You might see it. But
on
I'm
the
looking forward to it. Hey, see some old friends. Look.
they got to put there. I'm telling you, they're gonna be a picture with stocks with that. You saw the lady with over there with the
Stop it.
cops posting it for the cops. Did you actually see the meme? I think somebody made a meme.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a meme, but a
yeah.
kid somebody had that picture where she was, she popping it for the cops. And
Hey.
like under it, the kid said, like, can you take this down, please? Because this is my mom's. Like,
I do know this. There are some prominent um gospel singers
ooh.
before they made it that may be in that documentary. You may see them.
It's about to get exposed.
Oh
Look,
my gosh.
look, everybody about to watch that joint. Yeah.
Ay,
Ugh.
ay, ay.
I
So
saw
yeah,
it. Yeah.
but let's get into this. So look, we've got
Yolanda.
some stuff. Right.
And
Um,
all right, let's go. Let's go, bro.
uh, um.
Oh shit.
As we speak, the NBA playoff games, the playing games have started. The playing tournament. Let me ask you this, man, and it's funny. I asked before we came in. I said, "Hey, what you want to talk about?" I said, "Let's talk about some NBA." And my man Reed said, "The Mavs ain't in it. Why even talk about it?" Now, look, I don't want to talk about the Mavs anymore because the reality is it's disappointing. Okay,
Okay.
it's
All
a
right.
dumpster fire. It's a dumpster fire.
Not a
It's a dumpster
dumpster
fire.
fire.
Look,
Stop.
man.
Are you gonna be a fan, or are you just gonna be wishy-washy,
Oh
bro?
no. That's what a fan. Look, a true fan is a person that looks at their team and says, "Oh, this is trash," and they admit that it's trash. Now, I hope for the best, but I see what they're in, right? And I said I wasn't going to talk about the dumpster fire that is Dallas, but it is a dumpster fire, man. You've got a GM that's never been a GM. You've made these trades and these moves that don't make sense. You have a coach that won't play people, and it just doesn't seem like it's a fit. And you have potentially what would have been an MVP season for your best player turn into people questioning whether he even wants to really stay here
Mm-hmm.
and questioning his maturity and questioning questioning him. So, yeah, there's that part. They are the 21st best team out of 30 in the NBA
Okay.
because the top 20 teams played in some type of playoff format.
So
There
they
it is.
they just barely made it out.
Yep.
Barely missed it. Barely missed it.
Well, I mean, you can say barely, but they never had a chance to go to the championship. We can say that.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you're saying 21st out of the 20 that's in. So my only issues. I don't. Okay, I've said it before. The issues that I've always had with Cowboys fans is that they always come up with saying we're winning the Super Bowl before a game even starts. I mean, it's every year,
Okay, wait.
but no, I'm not
How
even
did
taking.
we go there?
No. I'm saying
Okay,
from
all
a
right.
fan's aspect. Cowboys fan. I mean, if y'all living down here in the city, Cowboys fans do that. It is cool and whatnot. But my thing for Mavericks fans it's so wishy washy. I've been following this team since Reunion Arena days. Um, I'm talking about when J Kidd first got in the league, 3J's,
Yeah, yeah,
Jamal Mashburn, Papa Jones.
yeah.
And I can go on and on. Not necessarily saying okay, it's of course it's not the season that it could be,
Yeah.
but you have to look at the positives against all the negatives. Okay, let's be honest. We didn't expect the Mavericks to get as far as they did last year. We didn't.
Yes, I agree.
We didn't. Looking on paper, we didn't. But it was
Okay,
good that they did. Okay.
okay.
But we've known forever that we wanted to pair Luka up with the star, with somebody else that can handle the ball, that could take something off of him. So you pull the trade and you go ahead and get Kyrie. Bam, that's a star. You did what you needed to do. Okay.
Yes.
You gave us some defensive pieces. You have to put blame on Kid. You have to put blame on
Yeah.
the front office. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kid could have probably made some different matchups and whatnot, to put some of the bigs in and whatnot. But at the same time, defense is a whole team accountability thing.
And they ain't got it.
And they just didn't have it. They just
They
didn't have it
ain't
this year.
got it.
So
They
I
ain't got
think what you do is you build off of what you do have, what you came and got, which I do honestly believe. You re-sign Kyrie. You got Luka, and everybody talking about Luka. Don't look. Luka just signed a fucking 5-year deal. That was
He
his
did.
first season. His first season of a 5-year deal.
He did.
If you really, no matter if he's angry or not, he would literally have to play at least another 2 seasons before they even considered, trying to trade him away or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna let you finish your thought, and I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna let you finish that thought.
But with that being said, re-sign Kyrie, you still got Luka. After that, I'm keeping Josh Green. I'm keeping Jaden Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else can. They got potential to be moved around.
Okay.
I do like Wood. But Wood was more of an offensive big than he was a defensive.
Yeah.
I never saw a bad issue in not in playing JaVale McGee. I would have probably played JaVale McGee a lot more just because of his size and his length instead of just having Dwight Powell. So that could have knocked off a lot of rebounds. Could have got you a lot of rebounds on that aspect. But you do what you have to do. But I do like what Nico said and how he took accountability of it and said that this is not going to happen. Their main focus is getting Kyrie back and working on this defensive side of the ball, getting rebounders and doing what they need to do. So, let's give these guys a chance, man. Give Nico a chance because he did come in with a whole bunch of crap from Donnie Nelson, that he's had to waddle his way through. Yeah, Donnie did some bad deals, some horrible deals.
Here's the thing, and here's the insider thing. Donnie didn't do a lot of those deals towards the end. Donnie was strapped. His hands were strapped. That was more of a Mark Cuban thing, okay? Mark Cuban and others. So Donnie towards the end, and that's why there's so much animosity and bad blood between Donnie Nelson and the Mavs, right? I mean, when Dirk had his night, Donnie was not there, and he was the one that found him. He went and found him, but he wasn't even there. So there's some things there. But the question I wanted to ask and really pose was, you're talking about he signed a 5-year deal, talking about Luka, but this is more of a general. Now we're in the age of players requesting trades and holding out and sitting out. And so even though you signed a 5-year deal for a lot of money, and I think the NBA is trying to change this, but a player can say, you know what? I'm hurt. I don't feel well. Until I get traded, I won't play.
Kawhi.
Right? And this is not a new thing. This has happened before. This has happened before. So Luka's not the first. I don't think he'll be the last. We've seen this as far as even Scottie Pippen did this, right? I mean, it's just one of those things, man, when I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. Brian, what's good? Good to have you here. If anybody think Cuban is trading Luka, they smoking crack. No, I don't think they're going to trade him. He'll demand or request to trade, but as far as Cuban trading him, no, absolutely not. That's the ticket. That's the big ticket, right? That's the big ticket. But we'll see what he does over the next year. I think this next year is going to be very key, and actually this summer.
The summer's definitely, this offseason and summer is going to be key, but let's see. Give it about 2 more years. About 2 years, 2 to 3 more years. You'll probably hear what Luka really want to do by that time.
I wouldn't even give it 2 years. I would probably give it at the end of next season. And again, to your point, this offseason is going to be vital for Nico and this front office. But let's switch off of them because I said I didn't want to talk about trash. I know he's not going anywhere for now. But
you're supposed to be a Dallas head, bro. Come on, bro. You supposed to be here on the side saying that Luka stays, dog. Don't be fair weather and wishy-washy like all these other ones.
I want Luka to grow and stay. I want him to stay and grow. But he's got to have the right people around him that are going to help him do that.
Before we move, okay, what if they put a roster together over this offseason that makes them, they may not be contenders for the ship, but they at least get them second round, maybe third round back into those Western Conference Finals. What if they do that next year? You build off of that, and then probably that next year, y'all become an actual contender. That's why I'm saying you give it about 2 years, man.
See, the problem with that, though, is that last year we want to say it's an anomaly, but here's the thing that a lot of people aren't looking at as well. The Grizzlies, the Kings, the Suns, and the Warriors, they are still in the Western Conference.
Okay, but is any of them winning the championship besides the Warriors?
Listen, the Kings are young and hungry, and they look good. The Thunder in the play. I listen. They're young. To me, they're like Atlanta, but they're also a team that they were able to sustain throughout the season in that top 2, 3 position. I thought they
Okay.
were going to drop out because I was like, they're young. Come on, whatever. They'll fizzle out, and maybe they will. But just the mere fact that, again, you have the Memphis Grizzlies, the Ja Morant-less Memphis Grizzlies, that are sitting at number 2 by the end of the season. So you have that. The Warriors are the Warriors. I'm not discounting them, and I don't care what position they were in this position last year,
Yeah.
and they ended up winning the championship. I'm not discounting them. I'm not discounting Steve Kerr. He's never lost. Never lost.
Make a
Never
point.
lost. So, now you got to look at the Mavericks, the Nuggets, again, the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Suns, the Warriors.
It's stacked in the West. It is.
So you cannot not play defense. You can't outscore everybody. You can't have Luka scoring or averaging 38 points a game and everybody else barely getting double digits.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
I
can't do
totally
that.
agree. I totally agree.
You brought in Kyrie. They don't know who's leading on the team. Kyrie's, deferring to Luka. Luka's deferring to Kyrie. Whose team is it? So I think when you start looking at that, you said the refs just jerked the Bulls. Man, look, it's the Bulls. Just the fact that they're in the play-in, that's great. Let's just keep it there, right? They made it.
Bulls will never get back to that heyday.
No.
They'll never get back to that heyday.
No. They had their time. They'll be okay.
The Bulls have to understand that they were recipients of probably the greatest player ever.
Oh, we're gonna okay.
To a lot of people. To a lot
of people. To that era.
That was my era. And that was my era. Okay.
And so yeah. And people hate it when I say that, but it's just a fact. There are players that did things before stats were even taken. And again, I will always refer back to Bill Russell. And yes, he played a different position. And yes, he played a different time. And no, there weren't people that size doing what he did. I get that. But if you look at it, who was doing what Jordan was doing at that time? I mean, Dominique, really? Yeah, that's about
who?
It. There was nobody.
Who?
There was nobody.
And I feel you on the errors. I actually had to pull myself because I understand it's when different errors come around because it rotates. It rotates. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Bill Russell was probably the greatest back then in that generation, that era. Jordan, I was growing up, Jordan. When Kobe came in, Kobe. A lot of people saying right now it's LeBron or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you can goddamn put Steph in that category. Yeah. I mean, it is a generational thing, but I feel you. I'm just saying,
a generational thing. Yes.
Bulls will never be the Bulls ever again. Y'all had Jordan, and that was it.
Yeah.
The Lakers, they'll still always have relevance because they'll always have stars. Some way, somehow, they'll have a star.
This is LA.
Because it's the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Is that fair? Is that fair for the Lakers to be, even if they're not that good? Like, they're in a plane. They barely won against a Timberwolves team that's in turmoil, that they're in turmoil. They have players that are breaking their hands. Yeah, I just saw that the Bulls did win. The Bulls did
congrats, Bulls.
Yeah.
Let's see how far you go.
Yay.
Let's see how far you go. Good job.
Yeah. So I mean, it's look, I'll be respectful about the Lakers if the Lakers are respectful about themselves and the league. Because in my opinion, they're not. You got people in street clothes that literally that's their nickname, street clothes, because they don't play. You see them in street clothes more than anything else. You got other players that, look, you don't even know who's on the roster. You know, 3 people, and that's about it. Because they've been in the league for like 10 years. So,
But Lakers generate business, man. Lakers generate business. So you got to understand that team is always going to have something. They're always going to have something. So, I mean, shit, they the Showtime, though. They the Showtime. You know, but no Brian, matter how much you may.
What about the Clippers, though? Why people don't want to go to the Clippers? This is in LA. They play right across the street. Hell, sometimes they play in the same building. Why don't people want to go to the Clippers? Why is it the Lakers? I'll tell you why. Because no one wants to go to trash, okay? When you go there, it's like a black hole. It is, man. Look what happened to Paul George. Not to say Paul George was amazingly, he's a great player. Paul George is a great player. Hall of Fame player. But
I don't know.
Hey, listen. The standards for Hall of Fame play has gone down because of, oh man, I can't even think the boy's name now. He never got out of the first round of the playoffs, so played for the Hawks. Vince Carter's cousin.
T-Mac.
Yeah, Tracy McGrady. He's in the Hall. Why? Why is he in the Hall?
Tracy was a beast. Tracy
for 3
T-Mac
years.
was a beast. T-Mac was
for
a beast.
3 years. The Flippers. Yeah. Real talk. For 3 years. Second ballot. Yeah. Depending on who retires at the same time. Yeah. I agree.
That's ugly. That's
Paul
ugly.
George, he will. Those are facts. Those are facts. So we're gonna have a podcast that is correct. I agree. The problem is that he will actually go in first ballot because of his name and what he's done in Indiana, and because he's a name. But I mean, he shrinks in the playoffs. Like, you don't know where he is. He goes away, and so now the Clippers are just what they are. But yeah, ever since T-Mac, I don't trust the NBA Hall of Fame. Apparently not. Apparently he doesn't need a ring or MVP because T-Mac was never an MVP and he never got out of the first round of the playoffs. And when he did, it was the second round and he was injured. Yeah, that part. That part. So,
it's some head scratching. There's going to be some head scratchers coming in. It's definitely going to be some head scratchers.
That's it. And I'm curious to see who they're letting in.
Paul is not the same Paul from Indiana. And even though he did what he did in Indiana, what did he do in Indiana? Even though he was damn good in Indiana, what exactly did he do?
No, he is. Tatum does not. How can Tatum remind you of Paul George? Jason Tatum is so much better than Paul George. So much better, in my opinion. You can actually put the game on Tatum and trust, or have a semblance of trust that he will win. Yeah, Jason Tatum can do that, and he does have a team with him. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, he's got a team with him, but so does Paul George. Paul George has had that as well. He's had that. So yeah, I mean, he'll make Hall of Fame because he'll. So you're talking about from a career perspective, not really referring to skills. Isn't that the issue? The fact that we're talking about is from a career perspective, and it's writers, and it's not actually saying, oh, from a skill standpoint, if you put Paul George against his peers, look, I can't even introduce him. He just come in here. Hey, y'all, it's big game. He's here.
What up, man? It's popularity. It's popularity, bro.
It's
popularity.
You didn't pop Hall of Fame here.
I didn't know we were doing introductions. My bad. Hey, what's up?
What up, big guy? That's hilarious.
Everybody, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Game James, with the littlest water he could find for the biggest man on the planet.
It still works, Jay. I'm still hydrated, brother.
Hey, and that is the key. Good to have you in, man. So we're talking about Hall of Fame, especially NBA Hall of Fame, Paul George, and when we start talking about perspective,
Mm.
I mean, I think another piece of it is in his class, like Carmelo is going to go in without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's the first ballot, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Dwight Howard goes in?
I think he should.
And when I say go in, I'm talking first ballot.
Why?
He won't be first. You said why should he go in? Hey, Reed.
Like I'm looking at what my boy Grip saying from a career perspective.
Career perspective.
Like,
and he does have a ring.
Hey, man, Dwight did some great things early on in the league. He did some bonehead things later. But for a while, people were ready to build franchises around Dwight Howard, man, and what he could do, rim protector, dunk on you, go to the basket. It's just the shenanigans that happened late in his career when they started having the transsexual talk and stuff that kind of hampered what he. Am I lying?
I mean, when Kobe said he was soft, that didn't help him.
Yeah, but shit, everybody can't be Kobe. You know, Dwight. Hey, man, have y'all been to LA and like really just kicked it? Hollywood could suck you in and mess you up. You got to be ready for the City of Angels when you go out there.
2 or 3 times defensive player of the year with a ring. I mean, if that's just what it's based off of, then I would understand it. I would understand it, man. I guess. I mean, he really he really wasn't a focal point of helping get that ring, but I guess.
But he did get a ring.
It's like Adam Morrison going into the fucking Hall of Fame. He got a ring.
No. You can't compare them two to me. Dwight Howard is way better, more impactful player than Adam Morrison will ever be.
What about Trent Dilfer?
What about him?
Hall of Fame.
You ain't bait me with that bullshit. Hell no. Heck no. Hey boy, you can try tonight, Jay Styles. You ain't getting under my skin tonight, man. I already know what you're trying to do. You're trying to pick a scab. You know how I feel about Trent Dilfer.
Look, okay, so the potential Hall of Fame class of 2023. I actually looked this up. I said, you know what? Let me take a look at this.
You know how to share screen? You can pull it up on the screen if you know how.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
no.
never mind. Buff nerd. I thought he could call you Buff Tech Savvy too.
I am Buff Tech Savvy now. Leave me alone.
Oh God.
See, messing with you. See, this is what happens. Now all my screens are froze because of what you just said. Thanks a lot.
You blaming me for your internet connection at the crib?
No, I'm blaming you for you.
The Chop Shop people, this is how we do it every Wednesday.
I will take that. I got sweat beating up on the top of my bald head.
Thanks for joining us.
That's not me though. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but you make my blood pressure go up.
I don't know how I do that. So 2023, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on going. The Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame class of 2023. Get out of here. What is this? The nominees were announced Wednesday afternoon. Right? So they were just announced today. Breaking news. If you haven't seen this already. Dirk Nowitzki. First ballot. He is on there. Dwayne Wade is on there.
I thought they already had this list. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out.
Wade he'll be first ballot.
Tony Parker. You think he deserves it?
He'll be first ballot.
Yeah, he's on there. These are the guys that they have announced. The other one is Chauncey Billups. He has been
Chauncey Billups. I love when Detroit announced their players back in the day, dog. That was a good one. Sorry.
So he was announced as an NBA
See,
Hall of Famer.
this is when you start saying like it's just guys' names, like just name recognition, getting them
Yeah.
into the Hall of Fame.
Chauncey
You know.
doesn't deserve the Hall.
Chauncey's good. Chauncey did Chauncey ever win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on
Chauncey
that Detroit basketball.
They had that one.
With Ben Wallace and them. They won 2, didn't they?
Ben Wallace and Rip. Yeah.
Yep.
He got a ring or
And
two. Okay.
Tyshawn,
Yeah.
Tyshawn Prince, and yeah, it was a great team.
Tyshawn, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
squad.
they beat the
I remember.
Lakers. Yeah, they beat the Lakers.
If you have a ring, that helps a lot.
Yeah, I know they beat y'all. I mean, so that's the list of candidates, right? Again, first ballot, pretty sure Dirk is going to make it. Tony Parker is going to make it. Paul Gasol is going to make it. Chauncey Billups is okay. That's one. And Dwayne Wade, yes, got you.
D Wade
Now-
is for sure.
Yeah, D Wade's a lock.
Miss B, let's go Hawks. Yeah, baby. Sorry. I had an energy drink. I shouldn't have. It's
Good
late.
to have you on, Miss B. Good to
But,
see you. Good
what's
to
up,
see
Miss
you.
B?
Look, the others though that may reach the nominee status: Tim Hardaway Sr., Amari Stoudemire, Detlef Schrempf,
Oh,
Sean Kemp.
Shit, if he can get past some allegations.
it was self-defense that came out to be right. He gonna be all right, I think.
Do you so looking at that list we talking about here, Tim Hardaway Sr.
I got
Do you
shit.
think he should be a Hall of Famer?
Man, I think back to the days of Run TMC.
Yeah,
And
I hate him.
I liked Tim Hardaway,
He
man.
was cold as shit, dog.
And then he finished. Then he balled when he went to the Heat too later in his career.
Yeah.
I mean,
French Hall of Fame player.
Fringe. He is on the fringe.
But
He's one of those guys where
he's not lying though. That's what I'm saying. That's where this
He-
name recognition comes into
yeah,
play.
his
dude.
resume is done. His resume is
Yeah.
fine, but because it's so late, he didn't get in the first couple. First ballot or second.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where people nowadays might be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You get lost in the
Yeah.
shuffle, so to speak.
I mean, but if I was playing NBA Jam and I had Tim Hardaway Sr., bro, it's our Chris Mullins and Tim Hardaway Sr. Let's get it, right? He's on fire. That's Tim Hardaway Sr. on NBA Jam. Now, the other one that's kind
Wish your son could do the damn same thing on a nightly
Bro.
basis.
Facts. Amari Stoudemire is actually kind of an interesting one for me.
Mm.
Yeah, I would consider him fringe. He's one of those players that he had potential, but I think he never really reached his potential.
Well, I think he ended up having a microfracture in his knee. And so
Mm-hmm.
once he got to that point, he never came back. But Amari Stoudemire was on pace. And think about
Yeah.
it, this dude started doing it straight out of high school. He's from Orlando, so I had a chance to watch him play young in the AAU circuit over in Disney when I was over there one weekend. And when the wife's team was over there, girls were playing,
Mhm.
and Disney had the big AAU thing. And I was like, who the hell is this dude? This boy
Yeah.
is bad. They said, dog,
Yeah.
he's going straight pro when he come, when he after his senior year. And he was on the verge of becoming, that phenom type
Yeah.
in the injury, and he still had a good career, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it equates to Hall of Fame. Like I think
Mm.
you're gonna, he ended up being on a top list somewhere, but
Yeah.
I don't think that Amari Stoudemire gets into the Hall.
Nash would go in before Stoudemire would.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. Because he's a
Nah,
two-time MVP.
Yeah.
And he's a back-to-back MVP. Though he didn't win any rings, he is an MVP.
Yeah.
So I can see that. I'm surprised that Detlef Schrempf has not been in.
Yeah, he gonna end up getting in that legacy one probably when he dead. That sucks. Cause Dylan Shrub used to shoot that thing, dog. He used to be, he used to knock him down in the 3-point contest all the time back in the day too.
That is it. Brian Amari, no, we letting too many dudes in because we like them. That's why T-Mac is in there. And I don't care what nobody say. That's why T-Mac is in there. You can't tell me being dominant for 2 seasons is why, he should be in there.
Miss B, are you paying attention? You said Ice Tray.
Ice.
I love my boy Trey Young sometimes, but come on now.
I'm gonna say it like this: if he doesn't figure it out to get his team to win, I don't think he's got to figure out how to get his team to win. Now, yes, I do know they won. I get that in the play-in. I get that. And yes, I know that they shocked some people a couple of years back. But there's questions about him and his leadership.
Oh, Titan.
I'm hearing some rumblings
in Atlanta.
I'm hearing some rumblings.
Man, hey, the man's gone through 3 coaches already. It's got to be Trey. It can't be every single coach.
It can't be.
And now they want Quinn Snyder to fix it. Hey man, I got my fingers crossed. I want my Hawks to do well, but I'm gonna be 110% realistic. Right. Boston is gone. We're not beating the Celtics, bro. I don't see it. I mean, Tatum would have to get the flu. Brown would have to break a toe. Al Horford would have to just have a flashback to a time at Magic City. Something
Smart
crazy
would just be
have
lost.
To happen. Yeah, Smart has to change his last name to Dumb.
We're not. It's
nobody's hating on Ice Tray. He's good, man. He's good, Miss B. He is good. He's a very damn good player. But y'all might not have him too much longer, to be honest.
Damn. I don't know if it's even that. I think it's just the fact again of, can he hold it together on his shoulders alone?
No. He needs some help. No. And they thought John Collins was going to be that guy, and it's not. But even with Jonte Murray, which was a great addition, that's what we wanted. That was his boy. It's still something there. I mean, and Murray held it down this year for the Hawks.
Yeah,
that was a great pickup from San Antonio for us.
Look, Miss B. It's this part right here. And you know what?
Read the whole thing.
She put the site. Real talk.
Everybody betting it with the Heat. Yeah, site we probably won't. Oh, you won't. And it's all good. Look, you're a true fan, and that's what we appreciate here at the Chop Shop. Because
Miss B got mad at me, man. She left a comment on BGSB when I did that piece about Cam Newton. Miss B, you want to talk about it? I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to feed the white man narrative with Cam Newton. I mean, like I said, you have to listen to all the words that came out of my mouth on that one.
But those were some facts, though. It was some facts, though. I mean, look, this league is what it is. This league is what it is, And unfortunately, when you have a narrative in the NFL, and I think in any professional sports, if there's a narrative that's put on you, and Game, you definitely can speak to this, it's hard to take it off.
Oh, for sure.
It's hard to take it off.
They put it on you, and that's the story. They write it, and that's what stick with most people pertaining to it. I mean, Hey, did y'all talk about? And I know I came a little late. Did y'all talk about Rudy Gobert?
No.
Let's go ahead and hit it.
If y'all wonder why I even put that picture on the thumbnail, and it really came down to me wanting to ask you two gentlemen, in a time in your life playing a sport, have you ever gotten into it with a teammate or wanted to get into it with a teammate?
Hell yeah, I have.
I mean, you got into it right there during the game?
It wasn't during the game.
But
we probably said some stuff. We probably said some stuff during the game, but I know I kicked his boy's ass during practice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Miss B,
Ended
we
up running-
appreciate you for that.
Ended up
Let me tell
running
you, we
laps for the rest of
appreciate
the
you
day.
for that.
But
We do.
during the game,
I may have grabbed some
Shit.
pads or something, you know, like, yo, I need you as a lineman to keep that lineman off of me as a linebacker. I can't do my job because you ain't doing your job.
yeah.
Time and place for everything. I ain't never mad at you.
You
This is
can
my
you can
thing.
call your boy out. You can call
This is my
somebody out.
thing. Stuff happens in the heat of competition.
Facts.
And there's a time and place for everything. But I know there was a time and place on the sideline in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where hands were about to be thrown and people had to get between me and a certain Hall of Fame defensive lineman on my team. And it was at that point in time, I think I gained everybody's respect on the team because I pretty much just showed like, look, dog, I don't give a damn how much you get paid, what they
Yeah.
call you on the news, nothing else. I'm a
Right.
mother-loving man. And if it
Real
comes
talk.
down to it, on my
Yeah.
way out the door, I will be kicking ass and taking names. You understand me? It
Yeah.
comes down. So I don't know what happened between Anderson and Gobert.
Yeah.
Gobert is just always Goberting, as Jay Styles like to say on certain things. Rudy is always ultimately
Yeah.
being a jackass, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I wonder what was that bad that he swung and took a punch. Then who you punch in the chest? Like that was an old granddaddy punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I'm gonna get you when I get over there. And he couldn't really get to him and hit him in the chest. He didn't haul off, hit him in the face, the chin, the jaw, nothing. But will Rudy Gobert ever be considered, oh, he was right for what he did? Or people can always think back to, oh, that's the same one playing with COVID and touched all the microphones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
him. That's him. That's the same dude who my man in Denver, in Utah was like, yo, I'm not his friend. We don't hang out. I don't want to have nothing.
You talking about him and
he
Donovan
gave me-
Mitchell?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell was like, yeah, I don't want to have nothing to do with him. And I think that speaks volumes. Like you getting into it with Trent Dilfer up there, and in Green Bay, man. I mean,
I didn't get that one, Trent, dog. You didn't listen to what I said. It's all good though.
no, I did. I know.
Okay, yeah, Trent. It wasn't even know you talked to that fool. He was already in his own head. You didn't need to get in a fight with him.
It's gonna be a COVID thing until he does something to make us forget it, which may be this.
But doesn't that add on to the COVID thing? Because doesn't it just seem like, in one of my favorite terms, jackassish.
just jackacidness.
Yeah, there it is. That one.
Jackacidness. Yeah.
Look,
and-
man, Rudy don't scare nobody, man.
Which is
Let's
unfortunate
be honest.
because
Let's just be real.
he
Hey,
was a
Reed is
defensive
right.
player of the year.
Just be real, dog. He don't scare nobody.
I mean, that's just because he blocks some shots, bro. He don't intimidate
scare
nobody.
nobody.
I'm right there with
He's
I'm right there
not
with A. Reed.
intimidated. And then he gonna pick on Kyle Anderson. It's been other guys that done talk some shit to him. I know.
Now,
they have,
if
but
you
he
watch
pick on
that
Kyle Anderson.
playing game, I said to my wife last night, I said, damn, I see why he punched Kyle Anderson, the way he messing up.
Is his hand all right? I
I'm just-
thought he broke
I'm
some
just-
things.
No, that's the rookie that broke his hand.
Oh yeah, Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jaden McDaniels or whatever his name is. That's the
Yeah.
who broke his hand. So, yeah,
you big dummy.
they got to play tomorrow and see if they can get that 8th spot now, which they should have. They gave that up against the Lakers. That was like watching
They did.
two old people pillow fight last night in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It was bad in the fourth, bro. It was. Lakers was 4 for 14 and Minnesota was 2 for 12.
Okay, and so this brings me to this. Why I get why there's a playing game, but why is there a playing game? When you
I was having
have
that conversation before I came upstairs.
like look, no. You know what? So we're gonna have a podcast. This is what you need to understand, man. Realize if your Lakers suck, they suck. Okay. It's bad basketball, it's bad basketball. That's just what it is. And ain't nobody want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. They put it on TV, and I bet you it's one of the lowest rated. And even though it's the Lakers, it's still lowly rated because it's bad. It's bad. Like, look, here's the question. How far do you think the Lakers are going to go in these playoffs?
Man, honestly,
That sounds like a punch off a double dragon, man.
You know, I said that they were the most dangerous team in the play-in,
That's what you said.
and I thought that they, you know, need to watch out if he played the Lakers in the first round.
Stop it. Championship, stop it.
But
Where's the laugh track?
But I changed my mind after seeing that game last. I renege and I recant that statement that I made.
Man, look, and it's again, we get it. It's the Lakers. But it's just bad. Yes, Miss B, I get it. Yeah, Hawks, they upset the Heat. Now, if you can name 3 players off the Heat that are of significance in the league.
Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Duncan Robinson.
That's a push. Who?
Duncan Robinson.
Bam Adebayo is a push.
What?
That's a push. Last year,
All
okay.
right.
This year,
What about Kyle Lowry then?
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. Hey Reed, you still with us, man? You reading the
I'm
comments?
with y'all. I'm listening to y'all. Man. I'm listening to y'all.
Oh shoot.
Y'all are wonderful. This is wonderful.
Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. I said 3.
All right, yeah.
Let's see. We have to dance. So you got a shot. Second round, as far as we go. I don't think you catching Memphis slipping because they play actually pretty well without Ja Morant. And if he's able to come back at all for these playoffs, which I think they said he is.
He'll be back. They rested him on last couple of games. He could have played if he had to. He'll be back.
Yeah. I'm not seeing the Lakers because my thing is that, you know, somebody's going to get hurt. And I don't wish this on anyone, but this is usually what happens. Street clothes will, you know, be back in his normal uniform of street clothes. And LeBron has been getting hurt a lot more. He's been sitting on the sideline. He's been, load managing. So he may have to load manage in these playoffs as well.
How much longer we got to see LeBron play?
This is it. I think
he ain't going nowhere till Bronny get in the league, if he get in the league. So he gonna try to hold on for 2 more years. Because Bronny's got to play at least 1 year in college and then he can try to enter the NBA. So I think we're gonna see LeBron for 2 more years, dog.
Do you think Bronny should go to the D League and then the NBA instead of going to a college?
Damn, where Bronny go? He ain't hurting for nothing. He might as well go to school because if he does the G League Elite, he can do that and get paid, but he doesn't need money. It's not like he needs to do it for the money. So he should go for the college experience for 1 year. That's just my opinion.
For what? I would say go to the G League because it's gonna be a circus wherever he goes. But I think if you go to a G League Elite, you get paid, you get into the system and how everything works, and then you can go ahead and go right and play. Better going to college. It depends. Yes, he'll have the pick of any college he wants to go to.
Yeah, he's already narrowed it down to I think Ohio State, Oregon. What's the third one? One of them blue bloods. I can't remember. I just think it's one of those things that he does. I think his dad will try to talk him into doing it since he didn't do it. I think he wants his kids to be able to experience that. And I don't think it's a bad thing.
Like I said, I think he should go to G League. But yeah, if he goes to college, I think it's going to be a fiasco, especially if they don't win.
Well, maybe that's what they
don't
need.
Win.
It's harder going to play against grown men that's trying to get to the league than it is to go to college and show what you can do.
Look, true. You hope Memphis lose. I want my LeBron to win. I don't want to see Morant doing the gritty all over the court, which he will.
True that.
look, and here's the thing, and you know what? Maybe that's good for him to go to the G League because no one is watching G League games. But they will watch. Well, I'll bet you they'll watch Bronny at G League.
They not watching. No one wants to see G League.
Yeah, ain't nobody jumping. It don't really matter who's up in the G League, bro. Like, I would rather see him go to college. To me, I feel like that's a bigger stage, especially
If he goes,
March Madness and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you, Reed.
He gonna be bringing in some viewers, man. People gonna be
he's
watching.
gonna bring in viewers, but can you imagine the amount of pressure he would be under?
Oh well, man, that's what happens.
Hey, he's gonna be under pressure no matter where he goes.
Yeah,
he LeBron James' son.
Yeah,
but I think he can go play in the YMCA Church League on Thursday nights.
ESPN will be there with cameras.
They will.
And Brian, I believe you. I agree with you. He needs to look as good as possible, and that's why I think G Elite is great for him. I don't see if he goes to college. If he goes to college, and he doesn't do well, as in they don't make the, let's say, Elite Eight.
You can't put that on no freshman. Then it also depends on where
they do it all the time. They do it all the time. They do it all the time.
Well, name one for a freshman. They did that too.
KD. When KD was at Texas, they were like, "Oh, KD's here. He's going to take it."
Where they didn't. Where they get? Second round? That was it?
Sweet 16? Second round. I think they made it at least to the Sweet 16. I want to say, and maybe even to the Elite Eight. But I mean, the pressure he's going to be under, because I mean, even at the All-American basketball team, the McDonald's All-American, like all the cameras just stay on him. That's going to be what's going to happen in college. And look, and here's the other thing. Do you think he's going to stay all 4 years or even 3 years or 2
No,
years?
I told you he's doing
one and done.
Well,
one and done.
It all depends. His play will dictate if he should be
one and done.
That's what he
thinks. He's LeBron James's son. One and done.
He thinks he can be a one and done type dude.
His name alone, one and done.
He's one and done. So we're gonna have a podcast. His name is LeBron James Jr. I'm saying he's one and done. And yes, Ms. B, I agree. He will be under a lot of pressure wherever he goes. But if he can manage that and be managed, because here's the thing: if he's out of college, how much influence or how much can LeBron manage without it being a fiasco, as opposed to going to G League?
LeBron can't go run G League either, because it also depends on what team he's affiliated with. If it's not like the Lakers organization, how is he going to determine what goes down with Bronny?
Guess what? He can go to the Lakers organization now.
He could, but you don't know that. They draft and sign, don't they? Hold on 1 second, guys.
Hold on, big game.
Did this dude?
Big game.
He put,
bro.
Man,
what's up, JD?
This guy. Oh my gosh.
He really put it on the. I was like, dude.
He put it on solo. Look at.
What are you doing? Real quick, before the show gets on, OBJ is a Raven now.
He is. Good for him.
Should we care? Does that make
it won't make an impact? You still got a quarterback that's upset.
Yeah.
And you got a front office that is showing they don't care about their players, or at least this one.
Yeah.
So,
it wasn't real hot news.
And I don't think it's a big signing, because here's the thing. The biggest part of it is that he got $15 million guaranteed. That's the biggest part of it. Because everybody else was like 8. We'll give you 8 with incentives that'll put you at 12. Right?
15? I wouldn't have gave that nigga 15. No. You getting a single digit, like you said, with incentives. OBJ was good in his heyday, yeah, but I'm telling you, them injuries do it, man.
Yes,
them injuries do it, bro.
Major injuries. Two major injuries
do it, bro.
Yeah, and Baltimore, as far as I understand, is not a warm weather place for a lot of the year.
Hey, y'all got to play Cincinnati twice. Have fun.
Have fun, and I heard Cincinnati's cold.
Yeah.
I've heard Cincinnati is quite cold.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No
between
dome.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh,
Cleveland.
yeah,
Have
Cleveland,
Have fun.
yeah, that is not.
But he did play in New York, so I mean,
And he played in Cleveland,
I'm sure. Yeah.
but this was before the injuries. He had an injury. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one, man.
Ain't nobody scared. But he old and injured.
I just don't understand all the hype about OBJ, but he old and injured. Exactly. They must. And I think this was a desperate play to make Lamar want to play. But yeah, Lamar's like, okay, where my money at? Exactly, Ms. B. Where my money at?
That part.
You gave him 15 mil.
That part.
And Lamar is coming off his rookie contract and extension and saying, hey, I was an MVP in the first 2 years of the league, right? We went to the playoffs within my first 5 years here. We consistently went to the playoffs. So where we at?
I'm still saying.
My bad, y'all. My son had to call me. My son had to call me for some cooking tips.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you went to, the single view. We appreciate that.
Oh, my bad. I thought I tried to hit my camera off, like take myself out. I heard Reed say, "Hey, big game." My bad, dog. I didn't, and then my Bluetooth is on, so I didn't want to pick up the conversation on the show. My bad.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for all of that sharing.
Yeah, not much of an impact with OBJ.
Nah, I'm not at all. I'm not worried about
no impact from LBJ.
Not from LBJ or OBJ.
Him signing with the
Lamar's
Ravens.
middle name start with a B for me to say LBJ?
It actually doesn't.
I'm up here talking about Lyndon Baines Johnson, old white man.
That's what you.
quarterback.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah. Either them or Ladybird. Then if they consider that an upgrade, then I don't know what they was thinking. Getting Hopkins,
yeah.
B Hop, and I don't understand.
Arizona's holding out for a trade clout. I mean, draft clout. I think they're trying to trade him to somebody to move up in the draft and get another.
He'll be traded come draft. I think he's gonna
be either before draft day or on draft day. Is what
Did you get another what? Did you say quarterback?
No, I said draft capital. I didn't say bro.
Draft capital. I was about to say they have one. He doesn't like to study, but they have one.
Oh shit!
And he's not very tall, but that doesn't matter.
Hey man, little people can be starting quarterbacks too.
Do they win championships though? That's what I'm saying. You hear that? Y'all heard that right?
Oh,
listen,
shoot.
I'm a little person. Okay,
you are
comparatively speaking to Giants. I'm a little person.
You're looking good, brother. Keep up the great work.
40 down. Let's go. We're on our way to 65.
I think I'm 40 up. Man, I don't know when I'm gonna start going down. My mom just sent like 9 pounds of cookies to the house too.
Don't send them over here. I will send them right back. They call them Mighty Mouse. Tiny Tots. Look, yeah, it's Arizona is just that's a dumpster fire as well.
Yeah, I'd be mad if I got drafted.
Yeah, yeah, especially if I was on offense because nobody knows what's going on there. At least on defense, you have a chance.
Yeah,
but no, but I am looking forward to the draft, which next week, fellas, we're gonna have our first round draft. Okay, we're gonna do a mock draft here on the Chop Shop on this show next Wednesday. I don't know why you're looking like that. Like I won't be able to make it.
I didn't say that. That's April 19th, people.
Is that April 19th? Next Wednesday?
Is that the release of the album, Reed?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, awesome.
Yes, sir.
So we can have that in the background whilst we doing
Who's
it.
your team? Who's my team? Cincinnati, baby.
The
Cincinnati.
Bungles.
No, we not the Bungles. Get it out. No, I don't see you guys going to the. Y'all ain't been to no Super Bowl lately.
Oh yeah, I like how you said lately, but yeah, you tell me how many chips you got and we'll compare.
Oh, there we go. That's the only argument Cowboys fans have.
That's the only argument that
How
counts.
many you got? Tell me how
That's
many
the
you
only one
got.
that counts.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's him saying.
No, they trust me.
Bad to say that.
Trust me. I ain't scared of Miss B. Big game. Did you see y'all coming back with the creamsicles?
Yeah. I saw that. I just want to know what the hell going on with Devin White. I'm gonna do a game pewter perspective here soon and let the fools know how I really feel about this whole situation. Because
we starting to get short on time. And
No,
make sure
you're
that you do check out Big Game on that pewter perspective. He does a great job, especially for all those NFC South fans, because it looks like y'all have one less team that y'all may have to beat up on or y'all have to worry about down there in Florida. So just saying. One less.
you couldn't wait to say that.
Just because
Cowgirls. There you go, Miss B.
Hey, listen here, Miss B. We was doing good for a minute now, and you gonna come on here with this foolishness. Let me tell you something about them damn Atlanta dirty pigeons. Okay, y'all making moves. Y'all are making moves, but
They're
don't
making moves.
count your eggs before they hatch. Goddamn it, that's all I'm gonna
Yes.
say. Okay,
Who's your quarterback again? Who's your quarterback?
Desmond Ritter.
Maybe
Desmond
you can get Ice Trey out there. Maybe he can do a little bit better job.
Wow.
Look, let's get to it. We didn't get to do this last week, but I know he's been chomping at the bit since last week for Would You Rather?
I'm gonna make an intro for you, Reed. Too. I'm gonna work on that this weekend, dog. I'm gonna make an intro for you next week.
Okay.
Oh, we won't have it next week because we got the damn mock
Okay.
draft. My bad.
Yeah.
And there's a new outro on here for you, Jay Stoggs.
I'm down for it.
I'll play it.
I got players on the list.
Super.
Hey, Baker Mayfield, man, my bad. Redo your thing. I can't get pulled in with Miss B right now. We gonna talk later, girl. Y'all, boy, whatever. Bye. My bad, Reed. I'm sorry.
No, y'all good, man. I give you this one real quick. Would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors?
Nosy.
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 I don't give a damn if you snooping on me, but if you loud and keeping me up, it's gonna be some problems.
Plus, if you nosy and you want to see what's going on up in my crib, come on. I'll show you some things. Damn. And Dak is cool. He just can't throw anybody open, but he is cool. I appreciate that.
I hope Atlanta Falcons sign Cam Newton, Miss B.
And backup Desmond. Oh wow.
Oh shit. Let me stop.
Wow.
Everybody play Cam.
Wow.
I was to go like
Play Cam.
6 and
Yeah.
11.
Y'all still do y'all feel like Cam could start for somebody?
No.
Yeah, he could. Now I didn't say he could be successful, but he can start. If
Who could he start for?
I mean,
That ship done sailed, man.
if Mitchell
You think that ship
Trubisky
is real?
started in the league last year, if your boy that was with the Redskins, the Commanders, Heineke. If Heineke started
I
last
like
year,
Heineke. I don't even like the commies, but I like Heineke. I like his spirit.
Oh, Heineke just signed with Atlanta too. That's right. So y'all gonna have Heineken and Ritter. Y'all gonna start a beer bottle.
A Heineke and Ritters? Yeah. Do you want that Heineke? Nah, let me go ahead and get that Ritter right there. You'll be fine with that. The city needs some excitement. What you mean the city need excitement?
Atlanta
y'all
don't
have,
need no more excitement.
Yeah.
Y'all
we
be
just
having
talked about
pom-poms
the-
and everything else walking through the city.
No, we just talked about, the documentary that's coming out about Freaknik. Miss B, I hope I don't see you on there now.
Miss B. Oh shit. Oh,
All right, hey
shit.
Reed, you got another one because I don't. That shit took another sharp left,
Oh,
and I don't know what's going on. Jay
Oh,
Stoggs is looking
look,
for
that-
documentary
we need
clips.
excitement in our football.
that
okay.
that I'm telling you, that Freaknik thing is about to. I'm
Boy,
telling
I
you.
can't wait.
He said I was too young. Good.
No,
You
I ain't
lying-
got
you
nothing. I don't
lying.
have nothing. I don't have enough.
All
Too
right,
young to go
man.
Okay, good.
But
I'm
I'm glad
I
you was
need
too young.
I need a one gotta go though.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
damn! I
Do
wasn't
we?
ready.
Good. Because we don't need that.
Jay Stoggs is a hater. Last night,
I'm not a
Reed-
hater.
Hold on, give me 10 seconds.
10
Just because
seconds.
we
Yeah, man, quit being a hater your whole life.
I'm not a hater my whole life. It's just no one
'Cause,
likes
hey,
this segment.
Okay, last week that shit
who
was
doesn't
fire.
like the segment?
The
Nobody.
snippets I made on the Big Game Entertainment
Sure.
Facebook page got all kind of views.
You just
and
mad because we
comments
just
on
didn't
it.
agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
One gotta go.
that's-
This is that. What's up, man?
All right. Hold on.
Wallace, what's up, man?
What's good, Hey,
Wallace, welcome, man. Welcome to the
let's get him
shenanigans.
straight, Wallace. Let's get him straight.
All right,
I know
man.
you're a Falcons fan too. Come on. What is it?
It's gonna be easy. Breakfast foods: bacon, eggs, pancakes, or cereal. One gotta go.
Bacon,
Pancake.
eggs, pancakes, or cereal.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
One gotta go.
Yep.
This ain't even
I'm
hard.
gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say pancakes because that's gonna be like, I don't eat it as much as I do all the other ones. And I like
I can eat
pancakes,
cereal.
but I don't. Yeah.
What? Miss B, come on now. Wait, you can eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
And hangover snack.
and hangover snack, and kid snacks. Don't get these
uh,
Cheerios here. Don't get these churros.
Yeah, cereal's a hard one. I like pancakes.
What is cereal? No, cereal. Okay. What cereal is not for kids, and you take that back. I still eat cereals.
That's why you call you buff nerd.
What you eat total?
He
No.
getting right. He eat Raisin Bran, a Special K.
Oh, you a Special K man.
His cereal, ain't got no- his cereal tastes like the box it come in. Honey bunches of oats. You old multi-grain cereal eating ass.
He looked like it.
He
Yeah.
eats. Doesn't he look like a brand kind of guy when you look at him?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bran flakes.
He
Original
cuts up-
cornflakes
he
guy.
cuts up fresh fruit to put in his cereal too. Look at him.
Cornflakes with the green chicken on it.
I don't put fruit in it because it's too much sugar.
A dabble of sugar, maybe.
The fruit has too much sugar, so I don't put that in there. No. So there.
All right.
Look
So
at 'em.
y'all saying cereal. I want to say eggs just to be different.
No, we said pancakes.
Oh, y'all
You
had
eat eggs, man. Everybody eats eggs. Everybody eats
I eat-
bacon.
I do
Everybody
eat
eats
eggs.
cereal.
You don't eat eggs?
I
said
like
do.
pancakes, but I just don't eat pancakes on a regular basis because it takes too
Yeah.
damn long sometimes.
Because that
You ain't
one
lying.
gotta go.
Make
So
the batter
egg-
and all that little bullshit.
Hey,
Everything
man.
else I could just cook.
Y'all ever had a pancake muffin?
No,
Oh no.
that sounds fat.
Huh?
It's not a pancake.
Well, I'm just saying you make the pancake mix. You take a little bit of scrambled egg, breakfast sausage, put a little bit of pancake mix in the muffin pan, put the sausage and egg in there, then put some more on top, put it in the oven. You got a muffin with sausage. It tastes like a pancake. You got sausage egg inside, and you put some syrup on it.
See, that sounds like like a chop.
That's fat man.
That sounds like a chop challenge. We
Call
need you
it
to make your
wrong.
favorite breakfast food.
My son's killing.
Your ingredients are
My
eggs,
son,
bacon,
and
pancake.
the time starts now.
Yeah, bro.
Brian, that is fat. That is fat.
Yeah, bro.
First, you get the bacon grease, right? And then some lard. And then you put that in the pan. All right, after you put that in, you go
What
get
is
a
James
whole
making over
cow.
there?
No one said bacon and lard, although
Go get a
the
whole cow.
fat does cook
Everything.
well in that.
Get a
Come
cow,
on,
get a
Jay.
pig.
Now, if you want to be buff nerd healthy, you can go ahead and get a little egg white scramble. Put some turkey
Hey.
bacon or turkey sausage in there with some spinach. Add the egg whites to the muffin pan.
And
20 minutes
tomatoes.
at 425, and
That's good. That sounds good.
voila,
That does
you got a
sound
mini
good.
breakfast quiches, or AKA egg bites.
Stocks, when do you have time to make some shit like that, bro? Come on, man. Oh, gourmet chef over here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
And man, you got to make the time, man. That's actually sounds
Right.
wonderful. I would make that egg white
Wallace,
omelet. With,
Hey man, I'm about to start a games big bite as
keep saying that.
as a playlist. Hey man, I cook a lot. Like tonight, I made a taco casserole that my family devoured. It was awesome.
taco casserole.
Yeah, man. Or sometimes I call it Mexican pot pie too.
That's racist. I'm so
That's
mad at my
racist.
school district. I'm so mad at my school district, man. They used to have this thing called Mexican scramble. It was fantastic. And all it was you had chips, you had beef, beans, lettuce, and
Egg.
grated cheese on it. It's man. And they don't have it anymore because they said it was racist. What's wrong with our society, folks?
Hey man. Hey Holmes, it is who we are. Yes.
School, elementary
Oh
school.
no, don't do that.
It's like a,
I meant to offend no one if I did. I am down for my brown brothers and sisters.
Oh my gosh.
we
Yo.
love y'all. We love all y'all.
All right.
I'm
Hey,
Jay
man.
Stoggs, the buff nerd. That is A Reed, the musicologist. Make sure you check him out. April 19th. Album drops. Depository.
No, the depository. And it's not,
I didn't know if it was
and
the.
it's not a fucking pill, bro. It's not the pill, dog. It's just the depository.
He tried to make
Yeah,
it sound
you-
like suppository.
Yeah, you know, he tried to throw that little shot in. before.
That old grandmama medicine.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
it
get the
ain't that.
suppository and go to the bathroom.
The depository. Look, I mean, no disrespect. The depository. They can get that on Amazon, yes? Amazon Music.
It's gonna be on everywhere.
All
There you
right,
go,
Say
everywhere.
that out. And I'm
And
your
of
boy,
course-
Big Game James. That's me. I'm so sorry. The one that cut everybody off and talk about random stuff. I apologize, man. But for all of us, to all of you, till next time. Peace.
Peace.